There we go. I bet you people can hear us now.
Now they can hear us.
Yes, that's always a positive thing, right?
All right.
Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you all for tuning in. We are just getting things set up here.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining.
Thanks for jumping in. We have our Facebook up. We've got YouTube up. We have Periscope up. So hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. We are here. Can you guys hear us now? Can you hear us? We are saying hello.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining. Those of you that are joining on Periscope, thanks for joining. And on YouTube, thanks for joining. I'm about to pop in on YouTube in the chat room to keep up with you guys in there. So
Yes, we got this all going on. I am going to move my keyboard so that we can get more vocalization going. Hello, hello, hello. Got people jumping in. Do us a favor, guys. Make sure to share the video. Let everybody know that we're here.
okay.
Yeah, we have sound. It helps when I plug in the microphone. That's always a big deal. So it's always interesting when we start these things out because there's like a lot to set up. So we've got we've got Restream, and we're broadcasting from Paranormal Warehouse, and we got to get Periscope on and YouTube, and it's always an interesting time. So yeah, we're just never quite sure how it's all going to go. So we are happy to be here. We are, of course, dealing with crazy technical issues with Facebook already. I would love that because we just can't seem to keep the chat live here. I don't know what that is.
What I'll do is, why don't we just look at the chat from our phones? I'll do the Facebook chat. I'll do the YouTube chat over here.
I think you probably have the best idea.
Indiana Matrix says, "Can't hear you now. I can." This is Timothy Morris. How are you guys? Hi, Timothy. Thanks for joining us over on YouTube. Let me say hi to you.
Yeah, everybody coming in. So yeah, guys, it's been a while. It's been a long while since we've seen you guys. Thank you for tuning back in. I'm sure some of you who don't follow us regularly probably thought, well, those guys are dead. They're gone.
They quit. No,
I think Paranormal Warehouse thought we quit too.
They did.
We need to communicate better. So we're glad to be here. We're happy to be back. We last month went out on a very long tour. Very long.
Yes.
We were gone for over a month, and we hit some serious locations. Like we did, we started out, we drove from Brownsville, we hit Jupiter, Florida, so it was way down there, down south, and we had an amazing event at Dream Angels down there. We drove up, we filmed 2 episodes of Ghostbox Chronicles live in Jacksonville Beach, Florida. Then we went on to Inner Space in Atlanta, did a fun event there, did readings
That was
there.
Awesome. Atlanta always is, right?
Every time. We love it.
I love it.
And then we did,
Jupiter was amazing too, though.
Jupiter was insane.
I loved it. Fell in love with the place.
Yes. And then we ended up going to St. Louis.
Another place that we fell in love with, Mystic Valley.
Mystic Valley is a cool place. We enjoyed it. It you always hope for better turnout, but it was our first time there.
It was our first time there, cool. So I think the next time will be better. But I fell in love with the place, and the people there are just amazing.
Very cool people. Very cool people. And then we also went to the Mason House Inn.
Yes.
Had an incredibly sold out, huge Ghost Hunter University at the Mason House Inn.
Standing room only.
Standing room only. Big, big, big. The tales of our demise, rumors of our demise, were greatly exaggerated in Iowa. But we had a great event, and we filmed 2 more episodes of the show, which I think may one day air on some place eventually. So
it will. We got to get that out there.
Yeah, so we're hoping for the best. But anyway, that is happening, and we then spent a week at the farm out in Iowa.
We didn't intend to, but it turned out that way. But it was for the better.
We got behind.
Yes.
Because of the jewelry thing. If you guys don't know, we opened up Magic Moon Spirit Jewelry, and it's the only candle magically charged jewelry that's out there. And hand wire wraps, and we can make all the jewelry with all these amazing stones. So when that happens, you get behind when you have so many orders, and thank God for the orders. I mean,
thank God for the orders.
Don't get me wrong. It's just that we got way behind. Because we kept finding really cool stones, and we're like, hey guys, we have to show you these stones. And then we showed the stones, and it was like, mine. Everybody bought those up. We're like, oh my God, now we got to be more.
And then when we looked at all the stuff we had, the mountain of work we were like,
If you guys have ever seen the that I Love Lucy episode, where there's the chocolate factory, and her and Ethel on the reruns. Her and Ethel are trying to like keep up with packaging the candy, and they're eating it and they're like throwing it behind them and all that. That's what we were doing basically. We were like, oh my god, we got to get this ready. So anyway, it was cool. We got it all done. We met up with our good friend Leslie Martinez on the way back down to home. We stopped back in Austin and made another stop at another supplier. Got some more amazing stones. Showed those. Got even further behind. Love how we do that. And then we've been back home. We've done a bunch of sales with the jewelry. So it's been awesome. We have been truly, really blessed. Yeah, we love life right now. Life is so awesome. But yeah, we're trying to keep up and all that kind of fun stuff. If you guys are interested in the jewelry, just contact us and we'll talk more about that, how you can become part of our pop-up sales and all that kind of fun stuff. But anyway, I want to say before we get started tonight, because I'm just so excited to be back.
I'm excited to be back, and we already have a bunch of people jumping in. Questions. Yeah, Box Talk, you guys know what Box Talk is about, and I'm going to let you jump in.
Well, I just wanted to say before we get into this, because this is the time, it's an hour a week. Thank God we're back to doing it. It's been a month. It's our hour a week that we donate, where we come in and try to do some really fast, quick readings for you guys, help you out with some life situations. It's our way of trying to give back a little bit to everything you guys do for us. So we just always want to say thank you for the support. For those of you who don't know, our fans, our listeners are box talkers. And it's not a group of people who like the show. These people live the life. These people support each other. They help each other out. I was just witnessing to another thing. I want to send some great love and support. I did want to say, for those of you who don't know what we do, we have a Patreon page. It's patreon.com/psychicmundi. You can see it actually in the feed up there at the very top under Paranormal Warehouse. If you guys want to join up, you can join us for as little as $5 to support what we do. We're actually doing a Patreon-only psychic gallery reading tonight, which is really intensive.
Yes,
we get very specific into your questions, not like here where we kind of have to fly through and try to help as many people as possible. This is a very in-depth thing. So for as little as $5, if you want to join up tonight, just click on that link, join up, become part of the revolution, and we too can help you out with that stuff. Just so you know, we're not blowing you off at any time. Dee has YouTube going on one side, Facebook going on another side. I have Periscope up in front of me right now, and I want to say hello to everyone in Periscope. I see
guys, we've got YouTube going up. We've only got Timothy in there. So if you guys want to go over to
it's been a while since we've been in YouTube, let's be honest.
Well, it says we've got 3 watch. So yeah, YouTube is up and running. So if you want to go over there and shoot your questions through there's less people. Might be able to see it faster on YouTube.
We got a ton of people right now in Facebook and Paranormal Warehouse. Yeah. So thank you guys for all tuning in, and we are going to get to what we were talking about doing right now. So we're happy to help you guys out and just kind of jump in and get going here.
And I just want to say, what you were talking about, I'm excited for the gallery reading tonight on Patreon. So those of you that want to be a part of that, join that. And you did tell them we're going to revamp it and all that, right? We're going to...
Yeah, I was going to get into that a little bit later.
Okay,
we'll talk a little bit more about it.
Sure.
But, yeah.
But we've got some cool and exciting things coming up. We don't want you all to think that we forgot about our Patreon, because we didn't. We absolutely did not. We're going to catch up and actually do some extra stuff here coming up, because we were gone for a while. And as you know, when you're gone, when you're on the road, there's some things that sort of you can't keep up with. And that's not because we don't, it's just because we're out there doing our tour things. So can't keep up with all the stuff. And because of that, one thing we do promise to do when things like that do happen the following month, you'll sort of get some extra things and more interaction.
Yeah, we try to do that. Whether it's Patreon or the jewelry, if we get behind on package, you might find a nice little surprise in your package. You go, oh, I didn't order this. Hey, this is cool.
Yeah.
So we always try to make up for it. We're only 2 people, but we do the best we can.
We do. And now we want to get into the reason why we're here. Box Talk is a show that we created. For those of you that are joining us the first time, we created this show, I want to say about 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was the beginning of
2017. So actually, it was going on 2 years. It's almost going to be 2 years.
And the reason it's called Box Talk, the original reason, is because of the ghost box. I am the first person to ever use a ghost box in the field, the Frank Sumption ghost box #1. I was the person who took it out in the field. That's why it's called Box Talk, talking about boxes. So it started as a paranormal talk show and eventually morphed into a psychic reading show. And that's why we're here doing it.
And that's what I was going to say. It started off as a talk show where we would bring up topics, talk about paranormal, talk about spirituality. We would talk about developing your, abilities, talk about just astral projection. We started off talking about just topics, hitting points, and people would, our audience would contribute and say, I experienced this, I experienced that. It was just like a time for us to come in and share. And then it's like people needed our help and guidance, so we started doing readings, and now that's what it's become.
Right.
A reading show.
There you go. So that's what we do.
That's what we do.
Okay. So we are going to jump in and start doing some readings. I want to read a quick comment from Twitter, or I shouldn't say Twitter, Periscope. Godiva Chocolate says, so it's been a bit crazy around here. I still can't find the phone or contact for the Packers. Missed you guys. Missed you too.
Miss you too.
My gosh, we have to figure that one out for you. We got to work on this stuff.
I want to say welcome to a first timer that jumped over on YouTube. Jessica Climo said, came over from Facebook. It kept skipping. First time watching you two.
Hey, thanks for jumping in.
Thanks for joining. Hopefully you stick around and watch us more.
Become a box talker. It's fun. We have cookies. Okay.
So let's get into some questions. Ready?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm ready.
All right. So I'm just going to scroll up a little bit. I don't want to get too... Okay, we've got the first one. Kelly Perkins says, any messages from my dad?
Kelly Perkins. This is from her dad. You keep asking him questions. I don't know if you're saying it out loud or if you're just basically thinking it, but he's been trying to answer you, been trying to get through. You've been a little bit clouded. You're pressing, but he does want to let you know that things are going to be okay. He is okay. That's important for you to know. I think it's been a question not only about him but somebody else as well. If they're all right, and yes, they are okay, and yes, they are around you, and you need to know that. But he's pretty emphatically, he's not upset or anything, but he's just trying to let you know that they are watching.
Okay. I'm going to pick up another one here. Jen Miller says, hello from Buffalo, New York. My grandma passed away Christmas Eve a few years ago. I had a dream where she was, sorry. I can't seem to, it wants me, hold on. Had a dream. This thing pops up and it doesn't let me read it.
Sorry about that one.
Sorry, I can't.
Try to send that one through again. And guys, believe me, we're not prioritizing. We just, whoever comes through, we grab it as quick as
Princess
we can.
Viega says, hello, any messages from my mom?
Yeah. It's been a difficult separation for both of you, not just you, but also her as well. She feels very... Even though she's around you, she feels disconnected, and she'd like to connect with you on a more consistent basis. Something about faith. Also, speaking to you not only at night, that's always at night's normal, but she's also very adamantly trying to speak to you, I get at work. I think she's trying to communicate with you while you're at work. And the message is strictly, honestly, just that she's there, that she's around you, and that things have not really changed. I know in a physical sense that they have, but on a spiritual sense, it's stronger now than it was before. And she has a lot of things she wants to talk to you about, a lot of things she wants to tell you. So I hope that helps.
Trying to grab this one here. See if...
Colette, our good friend from England, Colette says that her job is going very well and she's going to stay there. We're very happy to hear that, Colette. And Colette stays up to all hours of the night to hang out with us. So Colette, thank you for everything you do.
All right. Let's see. Misty Garcia Diaz says, hi guys, was wondering if you have anything for me coming through. I have had many off-the-wall dreams and had no idea what to think about them. Yeah, you know what? I do get like this extreme, almost like an amplified energy around you. This is something that's coming at you and you're not even really willing it, right? Mm-hmm. It's almost like it's just coming at her. And the reason why this is coming at you is there's something you need to know. There's something that needs to be, it's something that needs to come to light for you, and it has to do with the decisions that you're making and the things that are happening around you now. These dreams that you're having, the crazy off the wall dreams, are actually I would look at them more symbolically than anything else, because I feel like this is spirit trying to guide you in a direction. You're almost there. That's what the word I get. It's almost like you're almost there, but there's certain things you're missing. So just keep going, keep listening, and look at these dreams symbolically. Don't look at them literally. Certain things that pop up are sort of showing you a direction you're supposed to go in, or a message you're supposed to be receiving, and it's really about your decision making, your path that you're supposed to go on. And honestly, I really do feel like this has to do with something you're dealing with right now. Family. Something that you're dealing with right now within the family, and just really focus on that, because it's going to keep coming at you. It's going to keep coming at you, and you're going to get it. And when it becomes clear, it'll become clear, but it's almost like they're giving it to you in small doses. Why? I don't know. Do you know why it's small?
I have no idea. No, you definitely tuned in on that one.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know why. It's just small little doses they're giving them to you.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I had a couple over here. I just wanted to read really quickly. Over on Periscope, Maria wants to know, how will my Florida trip go Thursday? Are you picking up on anything with that?
Can you...
Maria says, how will my Florida trip go Thursday?
How will my Florida trip go Thursday? Well, actually, when I read that question, when I see that, and when I focus in on that, I actually feel good. Mm-hmm. I actually feel good.
Like she's dreading it for some... Are you getting the tension, the dreading? But I think it's going to turn out all right.
Yeah, I feel good. Like, I read that, I'm like, this is a good thing. What's going on over there?
It's just Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for all the super hearts, by the way, guys. Thank you so much for those. We really appreciate that. Chris, coming over on Periscope, says, do you see a job change and a big move for me? Absolutely.
Yes.
It's
huge.
Massive. As I'm reading it, I'm like, yeah.
It's like, the shift is big, and let me tell you, it's actually going to be a good's not even the word, great's not even the word. It's almost like, this is it. The puzzle is going to fit together nicely this way. It's the way it should be.
She says yeah, okay. Sorry.
I'm sorry, what?
Go
ahead.
No, you're right. Go ahead. I was replying to something else. Sorry.
Oh, no, just letting her know that this is actually the way it should be.
Mm-hmm. It's a good thing. Maria, from before, she's house hunting. That's why she's asking. So she's got that trepidation, the house hunting thing. Yes, okay. All makes sense. All makes sense. Thank you guys for tuning in. Wow, Facebook, you have blown up. Guys, please continue to share. We really appreciate all the people in here hanging out with us tonight. Thank you all. Sending love to each and every one of you for tuning in. Please be patient with us as we're going to try to get to all your questions, but there are just a ton of you in Facebook. And
just to let you know, over on YouTube, there's somebody in there named Moon.
Huh, Moon.
Hello. Moon.
Hi, Moon. Hello, Moon.
Hello. Okay, so Timothy says, I was wondering if I can get a shout out. I'm going to Wildwood Sanitarium on August 24th and going live on my YouTube at 10 p.m. Eastern. Won't let me share the link. Wayland Paranormal Spiritualism Society. So yeah, let's give them a shout out. Shout out to your paranormal group out there, Timothy. You know that we love you. You know you've been a box talker for the very, very, very long time, and we love you. We support everything you do, and best of luck to you out there.
Yes, most definitely. Mm-hmm. Most definitely. I saw one come through. Boy, guys, bear with me because I'm trying to look at Facebook too, and it is a mess right now.
It really is.
I don't know what's going on.
There's screen stuff happening on the screen, and it's just
terrible. So I'm trying to read questions from everybody, but I'm not getting all of them. Oh, look, we're back. Okay. I'm just going to read the first thing that pops up. Okay, Anita Miwan says, hey guys, I was wondering if you could tell me about the dream I had on June 29th. Normally when I dream, I feel like involved with people I know. I'll see their face, and if I don't, they will have blurred faces. But this dream, not only do I vividly remember, but the person in the dream I don't believe I've ever met before, and I know it's not someone I know in real life. So I was wondering what the reason for the dream. Why do I vividly remember it, and why do I see is a person dreams clear as day? Also, the strong urge to write it down because it might be relevant down the line. That's exactly
what it is. You answered your own question.
Down the line.
This is something that you're almost it's a piece of information that you're getting beforehand, and this is the thing that's going to come to light in here, and you're when you're in that moment, you're gonna say, "This is what I dreamt." That happens to me quite often. Yes or no?
Yeah, all the time.
Happens to me all the time, where I'll have this dream, and then sometimes it's with somebody that I don't know, and I don't know where I am, and I don't know what's happening, and then I explain it to Chris, and then a week down the line, or
There it
3
is.
days, there it is. So I'm telling you right now, just really start paying close attention to the things happening around you, the people that you meet. Also, what I'm getting from this is that this person that you're seeing very vividly in your dream is going to be somebody of importance to you, or in some situation that has to do with you.
Yes.
So really, really pay close attention to the people that the universe sends into your life, because there's going to be something important that comes out of that.
And remember, really quickly, I want to mention, just as a side note to that, when you have these premonitions, when these things come to you and let you know that things are coming up for you, that's the guides putting you on the right path. When you have a deja vu, and if you've ever had a deja vu moment before that, aha, I've been here, oh my God, I've heard this, I've seen this, I've smelt this, that is your guides letting you know you have achieved that goal, you've achieved that level, and you're moving on to something new at that point. So know when you feel the deja vu that you've achieved what you're supposed to out of that situation. I want to read really quickly because this is important. Our good friend April, who I mentioned in the beginning, love and light to you, April. Anything we can do to help. Is Sasha, my boxer, going to pass soon, or will I have more time with her? Not to sound vague about this one, April, but this is really up to Sasha, and this is also up to you. You're going to have to make choices in this one. And unfortunately, with this one, I sense a lot of pain in the situation. So I'm never going to tell you what to do. I'm never going to tell you what to do. And in this situation, I never would. But what I'd like to see happen is I'd like to see you spend as much time as possible with Sasha. Say all the things you want to say. Have that love back and forth, and know that Sasha will come back to you again in this lifetime. I need to let you know that. This spirit has been with you in so many different forms for so long, and that's why you feel that tight bond. Know that they'll be back, but that doesn't change the physical loss that we have, and God knows it's horrendous. But I just want you to spend as much time as you possibly can, and love them to the best ability that you possibly can.
Yes, I agree with you. And sending you lots of love, hugs, healing, April, your way, just praying for you deeply. Let me see, I've got over here on Timothy is asking a question. He says, I have a question from New York. Me and my girlfriend been together for almost 5 months. Will we ever get to live together in the future, and how will it go in the next 2 years?
Yeah, I do see the possibility for that. I do think that you guys are a good match, and I see you staying together for quite some time. The living together, I think that there's some obstacles that you're going to have to deal with that, but I can see you overcoming those. And I just want you guys to both be open-minded and be willing to look at different scenarios in that situation, because I do see it as a good possibility. You guys are a good match. We love watching everything.
Be patient with each other.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to read another one really quickly over here on Periscope. Thank you for all the hearts and the super hearts, by the way, guys. Love you so much. And I just want to say really quickly, your hearts and super hearts and your patronage that you give us, and jewelry sales and all the stuff you do really allows us to continue doing all this stuff. It helps us do Box Talk with Moonie and D, and it helps us do Ghost Box Chronicles, and it helps us do all the different things and go out and help people where we can go out and actually help people around the country and around the world free of charge. So thank you guys for your contributions. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I just want to read this question really quickly.
Yes, of course.
This is Scott in Hartford. Hello, Scott. Will I ever find a woman to marry me and have a family? Thanks. Yeah, I do see that happening. What's interesting, and don't take this the wrong way. I'm not trying to put this out the wrong way. I feel like right now the energy that you're putting out, the vibe that you're putting out right now to the world is not what you want to get back. Does that make sense? I think that there's kind of a feeling, I don't know if you have walls up or if you're giving off the wrong impression, or maybe kind of keeping to yourself, but I feel like it's causing people to kind of back off from you a little bit. What I do is really encourage you to look inward, know your energy, and know what you want, and then speak it. And live that reality, live that truth every single day. You want a beautiful woman to be there. If you want a wife and a family and all those things, put that out in the universe. Ask for it.
Absolutely.
And it'll come to you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's exactly what it is. You put out what you want. You attract the energy you want. You receive the energy you put out is the energy you're going to attract. So what you want to receive, that's what you've got to give out into the universe.
And I also, just as a little side note, something that we don't talk about a lot, the universe will test you from time to time. It's going to send you some curveballs, and you're going to feel really bad about things sometimes. How you react to those situations is going to go a long way towards accomplishing your goal. Okay? You don't have to accept all the things that come your way, but try to understand why they're there and why they're happening.
And something that I feel I need to say to him.
You got it, Scott.
Scott, I don't know why, Spirit just told me to tell you this right now, and I feel like you need to hear this, is be careful of your self-talk, because the universe is listening.
Yeah, I agree with that. Again, that's those vibes.
Mm-hmm. From Millie Herrera Delgadillo. She says, hi, wow, really missed you.
We missed you too.
She goes, mwah, yes. And she wants to know any messages for me. And actually, when I read this, if I could just jump in.
Go.
Messages for you, something that I feel like you need to hear right now and I need to tell you is, I don't know why I'm getting the slow down, but I feel like it's slowed down more up here, the worries and everything that's coming at you, and you're trying to tackle so many different things at once. It's going to be okay. I feel like I have to tell you that it's going to be okay. And you'll know when the time is right what you have to do. Yeah, it's going to be okay. I feel like you're being very hard on yourself right now for some reason. And you need to know that you're doing everything to the best of your ability. And it's... You're doing it. Oh, you're more than okay. You're doing a good job right now. So don't be so hard on yourself. Just continue doing what you're doing, and continue allowing yourself to. You don't have to go at it alone, is what I'm trying to say. Continue to allow yourself to receive that help. Okay, you don't have to do things on your own, and it's okay to ask and receive help once in a while.
Absolutely. I want to read one from Kyle, because this is very important. Our good friend Kyle up in Canada says, Moon and D, I had a dream of my best mate Terry. I had a full conversation with him, a sign. Now, really quickly, Kyle, I want you to go back to the conversation that you had with Terry over the ghost box at Hinsdale, when we were at Hinsdale, and you were able to talk to him back and forth. I don't know if you remember, but he did promise you that he was eventually going to come through in a dream and have a full conversation with you, where you'd be able to not only hear him and have that conversation, but it was going to be more like a memory than a dream. That's what's coming to fruition right now, Kyle. I just want to be clear. That's what you got. It's not just a sign. That's a full-blown communication with your friend Terry. And I'm so happy that happened for you. I feel awesome just have been a small part of that as the medium, as the communicator. So there you go. And again, thanks to all the super hearts over on Periscope. Thanks, guys.
Okay, so I'm trying to, it doesn't, for some reason, doesn't let me.
Sorry, guys, we're fighting with Facebook right now. I don't know what it is. It's the weirdest thing. Facebook is like, it doesn't want to let us get into our questions and stuff.
No, it's not letting me.
While we're looking at that one really quickly, I'm going to read one here. Will they figure out what is wrong with my health soon ever? What direction do we need to look? Oh boy, this is Brandy. Okay, Brandy, yeah, they are going to figure it out. Unfortunately, I don't feel like they're going to really get to the root of this for a while. God, and asking you to be patient with everything that's going on right now. Yeah, try to be as patient as you can. I do feel like they are going to finally figure this thing out, but I feel like they're going completely in the wrong direction right now. I think the testing that's being done, the thought process that's going into this is opposite of where it should be. So I hope that helps a little bit, but it is going to get resolved eventually. So I hope that helps. Thank you guys for all the love over on Periscope. Wow, you guys are so awesome. Thank you so much.
Look, we've got one of our friends that hasn't seen us in a long time over on YouTube.
Oh, we got a friend on YouTube?
She says, I can't believe it's been months since I've seen a podcast episode. Good seeing your faces. Flazeda, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Hello.
Good to see you. Good to see you. I want to read one by Trisha. She says, D and Moonie, my daughter is being sabotaged. She and her she had her own dog walking business, and her competitor is doing everything possible to ruin her business. She's stealing clients and falsely sending my daughter clients false information, etc. I've given my daughter just about every crystal jewelry Dee had made, plus the golden karma spray. What can she do, and will it stop? Thank you. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Because, Tricia, we do still have some of your jewelry here that we're going to be sending you custom. Let us know if there's anything specific that's going to your daughter. Just refresh us, remind us. We're going to go ahead and do a special intent ritual. Now, this is not a supercharging. This is a special intent ritual that will work specifically for her, and I can nearly guarantee you will stop what's coming her direction.
Yeah, it's very frustrating what you're describing that's happening to your daughter, about how, she's got her own dog walking business and somebody's doing everything possible. I mean, when you're out there trying to, you'll get that. You'll get people that try to steal your clients, people that try to...
It's in every family, believe me, guys, whatever you do. Steal,
or people that try to sabotage, talk bad about you, just try to tarnish your name, try to say, but one thing that I do see with her, she needs to put her head down and keep moving forward. Don't have her not, because I know I can feel her frustration. Have her not respond with that frustration to want to attack back and want to be.
Yeah, don't give in to the anger, and the hate, and the jealousy, and all that junk.
Ignore it. Keep moving forward, and just act as if it's. Sometimes, though, I don't know if any of you remember a post I put up. Sometimes being quiet doesn't always help.
Right.
Doesn't mean, but there's ways to go about it. But with her, I really do feel she's gonna have to take the more diplomatic way and just reach out to people and say, "Oh, well, and just." But because I know the pain she's going through, we will definitely help you with that.
We're gonna go ahead and do some work, some practitioner work that will guarantee that'll subside. We're happy to do that for you.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys, those of you who've worked with us in the past with the practitioner aspect of the jewelry that we do and the prayer pack, the different things that we do, I think the results definitely do speak for themselves. So we're always happy to help out. It's always done in love. It's always done in light. But we want to make sure that justice is being served.
That's right.
And as Maria so ethically put it, she said, haters gonna hate. And that is the truth. Hey, and remember here, guys, for Box Talk, the hashtag that you will always remember is hashtag no darkness allowed.
That's
and what
right.
that means is that you can be a believer, a skeptic, whatever the case might be, but whenever you come into here for this hour that we spend every Monday night, no darkness allowed. We can't have any haters in here, okay? So we want to make sure that we keep that going. It's all positive. There's a lot of love, and that we make sure that everybody's taken care of. Really quickly over on Facebook, one of our original box talkers, again, Marcy Ulrey, says, Moon and D, really struggling. Do you have any info or messages for me? I'm getting something with a house, Marcy. I don't know what that is. I keep seeing a house, and it's almost coming apart. Does that make sense? There's something about, I don't know if it's a metaphor or if it's a physical house coming apart, but when I see your name pop up, I always see this house falling. And I'm not sure exactly what that's about. Now, regardless of what that means, you're always in control of these things. Always. Always. Just remember that, okay? Very, very important. There is nothing that can harm you. As long as you keep that positive energy, that positive thought process going, there really is nothing that can stand in your way. And remember, as Dee was just saying a few minutes ago, don't be your worst enemy, because sometimes we start giving in to those negative thoughts, and then through that we manifest negativity. We don't mean to do it, it just happens, and each one of us has done that, I'm sure. So please, 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 I hope that makes sense to you, but I feel like right now there's been situations that are coming at you, and I understand the negativity that's coming and the way that you're feeling. I get it. But if there's a way that you can somehow turn it and try to make it a positive, it's going to only benefit you.
Yeah, that's right.
Sorry, I didn't mean to go off forever.
No, definitely.
Okay.
I've got here a question from Connie Hurst.
Where's this from?
YouTube.
Okay.
Coming from YouTube, she says, hello from Melbourne, Iowa. Will we get ahead financially soon?
Oh, soon is a relative term, right? I'd love to say soon, but
I don't think it's as soon as you'd like.
Yeah, that's what
Connie. I do see things leveling out and getting a little bit better for you. It's just not going to happen as quick as you'd like it to. And I think in order to get things moving along, there's a sort of like, and I do this because I feel like there's something that's got to get started.
Right.
And it's going to start with you and somebody else, but just sort of just to get those things going. And I don't know if it's a, wow, I don't know if this has to do with a move or a change in. Wow, I don't know if it has to. Something's gonna shift for you. It's something you're gonna be put on a different path than what you're on right now, and yeah, it's gonna take that.
I also get people controlling their situation too, that really aren't in control. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
There's people out there that you feel are controlling everything that's going on that really have no control over it, but you're almost giving them the power to keep you in the position that you're in.
And you're gonna have to let go of some things that are weighing you down right now. There's some things that you're gonna just have to let go and say, you know what, I don't need this right now. I can do without. There's a lot of things that you're just gonna have to let go.
Right.
Okay.
All right, moving on. Over on Periscope, I got Lisa Will says, "Hi Moon and Dee, I'm in love with a male friend. Will we be in a relationship soon? Thanks, Lisa from PA." The possibility is there, but I think it's important that before you enter into any kind of relationship, that there's an open dialogue that takes place. I feel like the cards need to be put on the table. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Just so that there's no misunderstandings and you don't destroy a friendship. It's really important. That goes for both sides, not just yours.
Mm-hmm. I agree. So here we go. I want to read down. Let me see. Go down. Okay. Brandy Ochoa says, "Is my boyfriend my soulmate, and are we meant to be? Thanks."
Brandy Ochoa, soulmate.
Brandy Ochoa, "Is my boyfriend my soulmate, and are we meant to be? Thanks."
I'm cloudy on that one. I'm afraid to answer that because I'm just not getting a clear answer.
Well, the only thing I'm getting is that I do see this relationship lasting. I do see this relationship lasting for quite some time. Now, with that, I do have to tell you, remember, sometimes your soulmate is different from the person that you spend the rest of your life with.
Right.
Because I feel like at times you guys clash, or you're gonna start clashing. And it's not because the love isn't there. It's not what I'm picking up on, and it's not that one wants to straighten. No, I'm not picking up on any of that. It's almost like at times you're too much alike, maybe in certain areas that matter more. That's what I see. I see like this struggle, but strangely, I see them lasting a long time.
Right. And that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that cloud of, it doesn't, 2 and 2 equals 5, right?
Yeah,
That's kind of what it feels like right now. It feels like this shouldn't work, but somehow I kind of feel like it's going to. So, there's a little trepidation from me, but I do feel like there's a good chance it will.
And a lot of times, like with relationship questions, I'll get that feeling like, oh, I feel like one of you wants it more than the other. I feel like both of you sometimes question it at times.
Mm-hmm. I definitely get that.
So,
no doubt about it.
But no, like you guys are. It's weird.
It's an interesting match.
It's an interesting match.
So, let's see here. Christine Renee Sanders. No darkness allowed. Am I going to find someone since my soulmate Chris has passed? I don't think I will. Interestingly, Kristen, I do feel you will. And I feel like it's going to be divinely directed to you. And I think that this was preordained. I think that this was already set in stone long before you ever got here to Earth. I think that there is someone coming for you. And I think it's going to be as close to a perfect match as you can have because, again, you found that love, you know what it's supposed to be. I don't know if it's going to be that again, but I do feel that this person is coming and it's going to be fairly soon.
I agree with you. I'm trying to read this one here, and let me see if I can find it. What's wrong?
Maria just made me laugh. She said, I just kicked my soulmate to the curb. It happens. Hey, it does too, guys. It does. I'm going to read one more while Dee's looking for this other question.
For some reason on your computer, I can't.
Yeah, it's just not working so well. Panda Pop 4 says, good evening. Is my mom's health improving? Thank you. Is my mom's health improving? Yes, I do feel it is improving. This is going to take diligence, though. This is not a situation where things can be left to chance, that things can be left strictly to her, if that makes any sense. She needs somebody checking up. She needs somebody monitoring just to make sure that things are going in the right direction. That's not just hearsay or words. It's very important that somebody keeps up with her. I'm not saying she needs a 24/7, babysitter for any reason or whatever the case might be. But I think that it's important that there's always somebody there to fact check. That's what I'm trying to say. Fact check.
Yes.
So that's what I'm thinking. Hopefully that helps. I'm going to read another one here. Holly Richardson says, my grandfather just passed and a very sudden passing, and would love to know if he has any messages for our family. I've had a hard time with his passing. I think any messages would give me closure. Okay, Holly, this is the interesting thing about this one. I do sense that he has crossed, but I do sense that he is in, how do I put this? He is in a transition. Even though he has crossed over to the other side, he's still in transition. And that's part of the reason that you haven't gotten a clear message that's come through, the one that you're looking for. But I want to assure you, just as I did Kyle so much earlier, it's going to happen. And I really need you to know that he is okay. He does plan to come through to you. He's almost giving me the don't worry symbol. If you can be a little bit patient with this, and I know how hard that is, give him some time, and I think he's going to come through and really help you out.
I really wanted to answer this question here.
Thank you for the super hearts.
From Britley Isley. She says, but I can't find her on the chat over here. I can't read the whole thing. It's not letting me. See? I don't like that. See, it goes away. It says, so into this, new here and would love a message. I'm in my spiritual awakening and needing...
Yeah, sorry, Brittany. It's not allowing us to see the full message for some reason. If you can retype it, maybe we'll be able to see it pop back up again.
Maybe send it to me, and maybe send it to our Box Talk message, and I can pull it up on...
Yeah, we'll figure something out. Again, thank you so much for the super hearts, guys. Thank you so much. We love and appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. We really, really do appreciate it. Okay, another one very similar from Jillian Swanson. My grandpa passed and I named my newborn son after him. That's very sweet. Does he check in on him or have any messages for me? One thing I do know is yes, absolutely. He is there almost all the time. He's spending a lot of time there with your son. He's very proud. It's something he's wanted for a long time. He's wanted this for you. The overall feeling that's coming through is just exuding of being very proud and very grateful. He's very grateful to you for what you've done, and you know why. And it's not just the name. There's more to it than that. And I hope that helps.
Well, I don't think I'll be able to see any of these that say...
Sorry, guys. The ones that have the continuations, for some reason, it's just being Facebook. You guys know how that is. Facebook can be funny like that.
All right, so I'm going to go over to YouTube because I can read those.
Don't worry, guys. We're going to still see you over here, too, in Facebook as well. Facebook and Periscope.
All right, let's see. So I've got... Liz Hunter says, hey, y'all. Will people stop causing problems for me and Travis? It's been stressful. You know, Elizabeth, I see these problems continuing a little bit, and what I do have to tell...
Family issues.
Yeah, I see it continuing, and you guys need to overcome them. Be as strong as you can, because I see you two are strong together. You two are okay. You want this. He wants this. You're good for each other, but I see the problems continuing.
Silence the noise. Silence the people around you, because you know what? It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. It really doesn't. As long as you guys are happy and you're not hurting anybody, That's what this is all about.
Exactly.
That's what this is all about. You love each other, go for it. Go for
That's
it.
right.
And you know what? They'll either fall in line or they'll fall off, but it was meant to happen either way. Okay? My guys, thank you for all the super hearts. I just need to keep saying it again. You guys are so awesome. We really appreciate all those super hearts. Thank you.
Sierra Martinez says, my grandma recently passed away and we were really close. Does she have any messages for me?
I'm not picking up on anything with that one.
And I was gonna say your grandma. Okay, my grandma recently passed away. We were very close. Does she have any messages for me? You know, I do. I am picking up on an energy, and I know it's your grandmother. And as I started to try to move away from that, your grandmother's pulling me back in. And one of the things she wants. I don't know if recently. I don't know what the deal is with what you were trying to. What happened?
Oh, they can't see you. They just see the back of your head.
Oh, sorry. I don't, because I'm looking at I'm sorry. I'm looking at my laptop.
It was a beautiful reading. Remind me of a story I heard today about a teacher who looks at doors.
Oh my God, hush. So, where was I? Sierra. One of the things, stop. Let me do the reading for her. One of the things that your grandmother was telling me, and I don't know what this has to do. Well, it has to do with you, and actually, there's I don't know what's with the give up, and I feel like that's you with certain things that you felt like just throwing your hands up, like I just want to give up. It's almost like sometimes you feel like you just can't, like it's too much. Things are too much. The stress is too much. Everything you have is too much. And your grandmother saying, no, you can most definitely do this. Almost like she's pushing you to say, she knows you can do this. It's in you. She's in you. She is pushing you. She is guiding you. Just listen to that little inner voice because that's coming from her. Okay? All right? It stopped burning?
Yeah. We're getting an injury update.
Good. I'm glad it stopped burning.
That's good news.
Also, can I buy some $20?
No, I don't have the...
Oh.
I don't. Sorry.
All right, we're back. That was Davey who popped in.
Davey popped in.
He wanted to let us know his fingers stopped burning because we provided aloe vera, and then he wanted money, and we said no.
I don't have it on me right now. He wants to purchase something on a video game for $20.
Yes.
And I refuse.
Yes. So, yes. Okay, guys. So, where are we? Oh, remember, because we're coming close. We're not done yet, but we're coming close to the bottom of the hour. Remember, guys, if you want to go into a private Patreon-only gallery reading tonight, there is a link at the top of the page. If you take a look at that, and you can go ahead and join us for as little as $5. Now, if you want to join for more, that's awesome. You'll get some great benefits, but you can join tonight for $5 and check it all out.
Okay, our first timer on YouTube over here, Jessica Kleinwell says, do I have any messages from my grandma? And can you tell me if things are going to get better for me? Desperately need to know. I do see a light at the end. I do see a light at the end of the tunnel for you, Jessica. I really, really do. I don't want you to fall into that desesperación. What's the word in English? Desperation. I guess that losing your patience,
Yeah, just becoming desperate.
Yeah. I don't want you to fall into that because I do see a light at the end of a tunnel for you. I really, really, really do. Now, this is going to take some moments of you sort of just allowing yourself to go into like a meditative state, reflection, cleansing, and just say, it's going to happen. It's going to take, you know what it is? It's going to take you realizing that everything happens in its time. It's not our time, in the time that it's supposed to. Now, you can get up there, you can go out there and make things happen for you, but if it's not time for certain things to happen, it won't work out. So just be patient. And one thing that I do want you to know is that it is going to get better. It really, really is. But the reason why the universe hasn't allowed things to sort of align for you yet is because it's not the time. And when it does align, it's just going to be, it's going to be, yes, it's going to be one of those things where you're like, oh my gosh, this is why it happened. It's going to happen when it's supposed to. And don't worry, it will happen.
It's going to happen. Just Brandy is funny because she was talking about Dave. He said, Fortnite, I bet. Ugh, the struggle is real.
Yes.
Yes, you know, if you guys have kids that are, well, some have adults that are this way, but into video games, it's always about a new skin or something interesting. You got to love it. So I think we all remember those days one way or another. I want to I've been meaning to say this like 1,000 times. We keep doing readings. Want to thank you to Heather Larson for being awesome and amazing.
Yes.
And she is our tour coordinator. She does some marketing for us. I also want to thank Leslie Martinez, who does a ton for us in so many different capacities. We love you guys. We thank you so much for helping out with everything that you guys do. I can't express our gratitude enough. We just have such amazing people around us, and we're blessed. And it's so nice to be surrounded by amazing box talkers and friends. And thank you. Just thank you, guys.
You.
We just
Thank you, guys. We do. We love you
guys.
all so much.
Yeah.
Oh, Christina Sobchak says, my 3-year-old says alarming things of her and her father, my ex-abuser narcissist. I had to call CPS. Will we find out what is truly happening? Will we be free eventually? So alarming things of her and her father, my ex-abuser. Oh, I had to call CPS.
Oh God, I hate to tell you this, but the truth is worse than what you're imagining right now. The truth is worse than what you're imagining. And yes, it is going to come to light. And when it does come to light, it's going to be the strangest rush of emotions, because it's going to be relief, anger, hatred, bitterness. I'm sorry that you're going through this. I feel terrible that you're going through this, but I can see this all transpiring. And this is going to be big. This is going to be
I don't get a good feeling from it either.
No,
I don't.
I don't get that at all.
Mm-mm.
I don't get that at all. Sorry about that. Colette says, I haven't got any questions, just like listening to Chris and Dee giving messages out. You're sweet, Colette. Thank you so much. Thank you. I wish we had better news.
Oh my gosh, what did she put in here? One of the things.
I
don't even want to read it out loud.
Yeah, and that's exactly, I don't want to say that out loud, but that's just the beginning. That's just the beginning.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Christina, I'm so sorry.
Oh, back to Brittany Isley. I just want to read this. I'm sorry, and we're not rushing. I just want to get this in. Says, you couldn't see all my posts, but I wanted some guidance on my awakening, please. That's
you can see. Yes, that's right. Okay, so you couldn't see. She said that she's new to this. She's wanting to learn about her awakening, and she needed some guidance. She wanted some messages on her awakening. Okay, so Brittany, the first thing, and this just hit me, boom, is that it started off sort of like, for you, like, okay, you're getting this, just hold on tight, because things are going to start coming at you like you wouldn't believe. And the reason, this is important, listen to this, the reason why it's happening to you the way it is right now is because it's not, you believe, or because you do. You believe, you're willing, you're open-minded. You were meant for this to happen. This should have happened to you a while back, but I don't think you were ready yet. You were one of the ones that this was going to happen to. Your awakening, your connections, hearing your guides, listening, tuning in. I mean, you were chosen. You've always had this little light around you, but it's happening now because now you're ready. Now you're okay with it. Now things have aligned. I don't know if maybe in the past you would have been maybe afraid to talk to other people about these things, whether it's dreams or visions, feelings, things like that. But now's the right time. And I feel like it's gonna start flying at you sort of like real fast, these things, signs, synchronicities, but eventually you're gonna reach a point of like oneness where you're gonna realize, okay, I'm one with everything, and it's okay to be one with everything, and you're balanced with everything, and you can pull from different sources, and it's just this whole different path with you. But one thing I have to tell you, don't stop learning, okay? Don't stop learning. Don't stop talking. Don't stop seeking guidance. Learn. Listen to talks. Listen to people. Ask questions. Different people, different methods. Because you're going to end up developing your own way of connecting to spirit, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I like that. That's very true. Thank you for all the super hearts again, guys. Wow, you guys are just amazing. You're the bomb. I want to say hi to Ash Paul. She says, hey, guys, hope all is well. Yeah, we're back. We are here. Thank you for popping in and saying hi. We miss you all. Colette says, I've seen a spirit in my work in the warehouse in the supermarket. Can you tell me who it was? It's male, named William. Last name starting with a J-A. Jarvin. There's something J-R. I just got the whole thing. But it's definitely William. I'm getting William in that one. Do you have another? I had another one here.
I'm sorry. Well, Nora, just important. She says, "Hi, Moonie and Dee. Was this move the one that's gonna get me back on my feet? I love the quietness, which my old house situation. Just want to make sure it's good for me and my son."
Yeah, just keep doing what we told you. Honestly, keep up the work, because if you
yes.
let down on the work, it's going to be the same thing again. This is going to follow. You got to keep up the wall. All right. Insert your name here. That's the username. Insert your name here. Hello. Wait. Hello. How will my son's school year go? I feel positive about it. I feel it's going to be a little bit scattered, but I feel like it's going to go well. Yeah? The school year for her son? Yeah.
Yeah, I also, why? I don't know why I got this around that question. This might make sense to you. It's going to go well, but why do I feel like your son's going to be, I got the word teacher, almost like he's going to be helping other people. Teach, I don't know.
Interesting.
Weird.
That's so cool. Really great. Ash Paul says great advice. We all do.
Is your son the teacher?
Right,
No.
right, yeah. Let's see. Chloe says, okay, thanks. She's going to investigate the William. Any way to break walls down spiritually to open gifts more? I feel I'm blocking them but cannot unblock. Okay, yeah, absolutely. And really, it's just a decision to take a step back. You actually have to consciously say, taking a deep breath, I'm taking a step back. Everything's going to come to me as it's supposed to. But you can't allow the frustration to come back in and cause any issues for you. Okay, it's very important that you allow it to take time. If you say, I'm going to give it time, you really have to give it time. You can't give it a day and say, okay, that's it, I give up.
Oh,
you have to allow
persistence.
the time to take place. Because
it's hard work, guys.
Yeah, as everybody says, everything happens for a reason and everything in its time. And it's true. Because you just think about how the universe works on a daily basis, right? If you left a minute earlier, you could get in a bus accident. If you didn't, if you didn't rush somewhere, you wouldn't have seen something happen. The universe will always put you in the right spot. Okay, so try not to fight the universe to the best of your ability. Allow it to happen. Allow everything to take place. And God, from 2 Aries right here, we want everything to happen
yesterday,
now, exactly as it should be, and it is going to happen. And if it doesn't, everything is gone, blown up. So that's 2 people who are very much like that. So we have to stop ourselves constantly and remind.
Patience.
Yes, patience, calm down, let it happen. And when we do,
it happens. Yeah.
So you are more than welcome. I'm glad to help. And then, so allow it as it happens as it should. Yes, you are right. And he's a 3rd grader, by the way.
Oh, he's a 3rd grader.
Yes.
Okay, so I do get that. When I read the question about your son, I got the word like teach, like help, like he's gonna be. I don't know if he's gonna be like one of those student helper, student peer, student peer, the peer tutoring. If I just get that, like he's gonna be able to help another student or students.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good year for him.
His experiences will lead eventually down the road to that.
Which is going to be good for him. It's going to be good for him. It's going to be positive.
Thank you for the super hearts. My God, you guys rule. I wanted to remind you one more time tonight that if you should choose to do so, we are holding a Patreon-only, Mundi Patreon-only gallery reading. And if you're interested in joining us for that and getting some questions answered in depth, in detail, just go up to the top where it says Paranormal Warehouse at the top of your page there, and you can see the Patreon link. Go over there, take a look at the tier levels, choose one that works for you. Little as $5 goes all the way up to 200, I think 250. But you can get in for as little as $5, and you'll get an in-depth question answered, guaranteed, tonight.
And tonight's an interesting night to go in because we're going to be doing the gallery reading. But I want to do a little talk about the chakras with you guys, going in-depth talk about the chakras. And I'll be giving you guys some chakra readings in Patreon tonight.
Chakra readings, guys. There's going to be some cool stuff happening. I might even flip on the box. You never know. So it's going to be an interesting night. We're going to have a great time once we hop in there. So... Yes. It has been awesome hanging out with each and every one of you. I want to thank you all for stopping in tonight. If we didn't get to your question, we apologize. And we promise that next week we'll get back and try to do one for you. yeah, we love each and every one of you
Thank you to
who
everyone
hangs out
on
with us.
YouTube. Oh my gosh.
YouTube was awesome.
Yeah, thank
Patreon
you.
was awesome.
Periscope.
Periscope. Periscope was awesome. Facebook, as always, was awesome.
Thank you. And apologize to Facebook for the, you know what, guys, we all need to band together and sort of like write this huge, to somebody on Facebook about the delays.
The streams and the delays. It's crazy stuff.
And about how we can't read the comments because, I mean, oh my gosh, I want to keep up with each and every one of you and read everything. Kelly has, this one jumped out at me. Please, any message from mom past a year in July. Real quick, and I know we got to go, but I just need to tell you, your mom is always with you, always with you. There's a lot of things that you've noticed in nature that you're going to continue to notice, and it is your mom. She wants you to feel a little bit more calm. That anxiety you've been feeling, she wants to pull that away, and there's just a lot of, and I know this sounds same message, but this is what she's telling me. She's very proud of the way you're doing things. Stop questioning it because she's very proud of you and happy with the way things are going. Don't be so hard on yourself. She just a lot of love and a lot of pride. Very proud of you.
Also, I want to tell Marcy that I did a reading for her, and if you go back and listen to the broadcast, I think you might have missed it. I did pass on a message to you, so hopefully that helps. Anyways, guys, we are going to go ahead and call it good, and we're going to go ahead and shut down for now, but give us about 30 minutes, and a little less, a little more maybe, over on Patreon, and we will see you guys there for the private reading.
Those of you that are dying for, please, my question, go over to Patreon. $5. Join Patreon. $5 right now. We're going to do private gallery. There's less people, and you'll guaranteed to get your question answered.
And you're supporting more Box Talks with Moonies and D's.
Moonies and D's.
Moonies and D's.
That's right, guys. We love you all so much. Smile, and remember to make someone else smile too. Bye-bye. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye. You end it. We're still on. What happened?
Sorry on Periscope, guys. We're just trying to end the video, but it's
on.
taking a long.
It's
like taking a long time.
Stayed.
Yeah, it's taking a long time to end over
So
on
say it
Facebook.
again.
Sorry,
Smile and
guys.
remember to make someone else smile too.
Sorry, guys. It's just. I know we're trying to wait for this thing to end.
We say.
Waiting. Hopefully it'll end here soon. It says it's doing it.
We're still on YouTube.
Well, thank you everybody on Periscope and YouTube, guys. We appreciate it. Geez, it's a wonderful.
Go to Patreon.
Yeah, go to Patreon. Don't forget, it's gonna be about half an hour. We'll meet you guys over there. Love you.
Love you. Smile. Remember to make someone else smile too.
Bye.